Amazon releases a new tool that allows you to make customized images with AI. Walmart is actually encouraging incentivized reviews. Amazon buyers now have a chance to phone a friend, as it were. This and many more news stories on today's edition of the Weekly Buzz. How cool is that? Pretty cool, I think. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Serious Sellers Podcast by Helium10. I am your host, Bradley Sutton, and this is the show that is our Helium10 Weekly Buzz, where we give you a rundown on all of the news stories in the Amazon, Walmart, and e-commerce world, and we give you training tips of the week that'll give you serious strategies for serious sellers of any level in the e-commerce world. Let's see what's buzzing this week. Let's go ahead and hop right into the news. If my screen looks a little bit different, I'm actually recording this from a hotel room because I'm in Amazon Unboxed in New York, and that's actually the first news story of the day. Amazon has actually announced today that there is a new generative AI image generator. Now, it's especially designed for sponsored brand ads, but as you can see from this article here, you're going to be able to use your main image from your listings, and then you can write like a prompt, like put this water bottle on a Maldives beach, or make this water bottle seem like it's underwater. And then what it's going to do, or what Amazon is going to do, it's going to take that image and then it's going to go ahead and like overlay it on this computer generated with AI background. So basically, what Amazon sellers have been wanting to do, you're going to be able to make lifestyle images with this generative AI. Now, as I said, it's mainly for sponsored brand ads. So you know how in a sponsored brand ad, you can use a custom image now, which convert a lot better. Well, for a lot of you sellers out there, you might not have had a means to make a custom image. Like maybe you don't have a studio where you can just get new images made. You know, maybe you're not wanting to rent an Airbnb to take a photo shoot in a certain, room setting that you need. Maybe you don't have the means to do something in Photoshop for this image because you don't know how to use Photoshop. Well, now this is where this generative AI is going to come in, because you can take your image from your listing or another image you have and then overlay it on any kind of background. Now, I did a step-by-step tutorial on how to do this because there's actually other kind of applications. Like you could just generate some images in this tool and use it as a lifestyle image, for you. You can generate multiple images and use it in Amazon Post. So if you'd like to know how to use this, and it's completely free for brand registered store owners, go to the Helium10 blog, h10.me/blog. And then this should probably be one of the first blogs that comes up on the page. There'll be a step-by-step with images on exactly how to use this new tool. I'm curious if you've tried it yet. Let me know in the comments below what kind of results you get. It's not always perfect. Sometimes there's some funky images that come up, but this is super cool that Amazon announced this at Unboxed today. And if you tune in this Saturday for the regular episode of the podcast, there's going to be interviews with a few vice presidents and other executives at Amazon about all the other advanced Amazon advertising releases that they announced this week here in New York. So make sure to tune into Saturday's episode. All right, next up, it was an email actually that I got from Walmart. And part of the email says, as you can see here, the Review Accelerator program now lets you get double the number of, drumroll please, incentivized reviews. So it's all hilarious. We talk about Walmart, following in the path of Amazon from before. Remember, it was okay to do incentivized reviews back in the day on Amazon. Right now, it's okay to do incentivized reviews, using Walmart on the Walmart platform. So now they have this Review Accelerator program, and it offers twice the number of incentivized reviews. I think this is more like I haven't used it, so I think it's kind of like the Amazon Vine program. But if you're interested in finding out more information, if you're a Walmart seller, make sure to go to your email, and you probably got this email this week, and then click on that link, and I'll give you more information on how to do these Walmart incentivized reviews. All right, the next news article here is just from your Seller Central dashboard. It's entitled "Ship FBA Inventory from China at a Lower Cost." Now, this is something that you talked about at Amazon Accelerate a little bit, and some sellers have been using this already. But it says, hey, now you can ship your FBA inventory from China to our U.S. fulfillment centers at a lower cost with seller export and delivery. I've always used my own, carrier, so I'm not sure if this is completely new or if this is something that has been existing. They're just expanding it. But it basically says, hey, seller export and delivery is an Amazon partnered carrier program that handles your FBA shipping, including customs clearance and door-to-door pickup and delivery. This program is integrated into Seller Central and offers a simplified FBA experience with Amazon negotiated shipment rates, seamless payments, and end-to-end tracking. All right, so if you'd like more information on this, go ahead and go to your Seller Central dashboard, and you'll be able to get that news story. Is that something that you'd be interested in trying? There's always been people out there who say, oh no, like I don't want to Amazon to know where my supplier is because they're going to copy my products. Amazon doesn't need to know who our suppliers is going to copy our products. So I don't think that's the issue. But I know that's maybe holding some of you guys back. So what about you? You going to use check out Amazon's rates here? All right, the next article here is also from your Seller Central dashboard, and it's entitled "Find Small Businesses Using Small Business Search Filter." So this is going to be on the buyer side, where they're you know how if you have a small business badge, well now buyers who are interested in this kind of thing, they're going to have this filter. And I think in a lot of websites, it's already active. Like if you search coffin shelf. So if you scroll down the page in the coffin shelf, you can actually see here, there's a business type. All right, business type filter and then small business. So just another reason why you should make sure that your small business certification is still active on Amazon. Next article is from CNBC, and it's entitled "Walmart Beefs Up Its Third-Party Marketplace as it Challenges Bigger Online Rival Amazon." And there's a lot of interesting things, facts and figures from this article that might encourage you about selling on the Walmart platform. It talks about the older or the Walmart seller conference that they had earlier this year, but it's talking about what their plans are for this Q4 and also some of the numbers that are encouraging. You know how Walmart had kind of like another Prime Day-ish event? Well, if you notice here, it says more than half the items included in Walmart's sales event that week, they were from third-party marketplace sellers. You couldn't have said that maybe 2 years ago, as most items were actually from Walmart itself. There's a increase in year-over-year sales, as you can see from this graph, those of you watching this on YouTube, in sales, and it says about 70% of items included in Walmart Plus Week were marketplace items, so way more than half actually. Now, this article quoted the outside source saying that while Amazon has about 1 million active sellers, Walmart has only about 100,000 right now. So obviously, still way below Amazon. And as far as the share in 2023 of e-commerce sales, Amazon has 37% and Walmart has about 6%. But that 6% is its all-time high. Just in 2016, it was at 2%. Now, remember, another way that Walmart has an advantage over Amazon, as you can see from this article, it says they've got 4,600 stores across the country. And those act as kind of like mini warehouses with more than 50% of online orders fulfilled from the stores. All right. So, you might think, hey, well, Amazon has all those warehouses. Walmart has way more stores than Amazon has warehouses. So as Walmart expands the kind of delivery and storage at their stores, it could be a way for them to get even wider footprint than Amazon for delivery. But anyways, check out that article from CNBC. It's kind of interesting, very encouraging. I have always recommended you guys, if you're into selling on Amazon in the USA, you should be selling on Walmart as well. Now, next story here is actually from Amazon itself. But how many of you remember back in the day, what was that show called? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And it was like a quiz show, right? And then do you remember what would happen if you didn't know the answer? You had the opportunity to phone a friend, I think it was called, right? It was like with Regis Philbin, who was the host of that show. Anyways, Amazon now has something like that for buyers. So take a look at this article. It's not called Phone a Friend, but it's entitled Amazon Introduces Consult a Friend, a new mobile experience that lets you ask your friends for advice while you shop. So this hasn't been live across the board. I'm curious if any of you have it, but basically what's going on is you could be on a mobile listing, and instead of just having the button where you can just share a link with your friends, it actually opens up like a chat window where you could use your text message or other messaging apps and collaborate live with your selected friends about a product and get feedback. What do you think? Do you think this is going to help sales, or do you think it could hurt it? Like maybe one kind of logic could be that, well, maybe something that somebody would have just bought no matter what, maybe now they might not buy it because they're going to go ask their friends, and maybe their friends don't reply right away. I'm not sure, but it's kind of an interesting thing. And there's going to be buttons that have to do with it, and like your friends are going to be able to like vote if they like it. Multiple friends. So later, this could be something that drives more data points as far as what Amazon shows for keywords. So imagine somebody searched in Amazon for a certain keyword. They click this item. They have consult with friends. If somebody has a product where all their friends liked it, I would imagine that the Amazon algorithm is going to work to maybe push that one up as opposed to one where all of your friends gave it a thumbs down. This is all still kind of speculation right now, but again, very interesting. Amazon is always trying to innovate on the buyer side, and the things that it does on the buyer side obviously affects us sellers too. What are your thoughts on this one? Another article today coming from The Verge, and it's entitled, Amazon will now let you access Crunchyroll's anime library right from Prime Video. So I'm not sure how many anime fans, Japanese animation out there are like me. I have a Crunchyroll account, and this is not going to be free, but you still pay like the $7.99, but now you can do it from Prime Video. All right, so you can like cancel your Crunchyroll account. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I brought this up as an article. Number one, it's just another benefit of Amazon Prime, and the more Amazon Prime customers there are, the more sticky, the more tools that there are, the more sticky they're going to be, the better it is for us sellers. And I'm literally going to do this because I can't stand the Crunchyroll app. I need to watch my Spy Family and Demon Slayer and all my other animes that I watch. Crunchyroll sucks as a platform. Prime Video, it's cool. Like, I don't have a problem with Prime Video. So I'm definitely going to be switching this. But then also announced today at Amazon Unboxed is, and I don't want to spoil it too much. Like I said, it's going to be talked about in Saturday's episode, but we're going to talk about how they're putting advertising now out for like Prime Video. Now, does this count as Prime Video? It's an outside service. I'm not sure, how that's going to work, because I think the Amazon sponsored TV is mainly going to be for like Amazon shows and things like that. But who knows? Maybe now all of a sudden, you might have some kind of like, trinket that weebs like, or people who like anime, and you could potentially target people who watch in the future Crunchyroll anime from Prime Video. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but again, this is cool to speculate on and cool to think about. Amazon is always adding things that eventually is going to trickle down to us Amazon sellers here. Last thing I want to bring up is, a couple days ago here in New York, we had our quarterly workshop for Helium10 Elite members, and it was a doozy, guys. We had Liron, who gave great input on a lot of features in Seller Central you're not using, and then we actually had an Amazon or a Helium10 Elite member. She's been on this podcast before, Elizabeth. She sold over $20 million on Amazon. Now she is up to, guys, after her only third month on TikTok Shop, she is doing $1 million a month on TikTok Shop. And she like opened up her TikTok Shop Seller Center account, broke down exactly how she does her sales, and showed the group there everything that they can do. We're going to have that recording up. So I think Elite might be open, guys. It's $3.99 a month. It would be worth, I'll tell you right now, it would be worth it to like sign up just for 2 months or 1 month just to be able to get the recording of this video. I've never said that before. We have quarterly workshops all the time. They're all great, but this one literally could pay for itself just with you learning how to do TikTok Shop. I mean, do you think you want to sell $1 million a month on TikTok Shop? I'm not saying that's going to happen guaranteed, but it's definitely possible because she's doing it. So guys, go to h10.me/elite or upgrade your account just temporarily to Elite. I'm not sure you still can. They might have closed it already. It was open for a couple of weeks. They might have closed it. If so, if you have no way to upgrade to Elite, send a message to customer service and say, hey, I heard Bradley in the Weekly Buzz says to sign up for Elite, and he said that you guys can help me push it through even though it might be closed, but find a way to sign up for Elite. We're going to have that recording up in about 2 or 3 weeks. And guys, it is a game changer to be selling on TikTok Shop, and she shows you exactly how to do it. All right, that's it for the news today. Now, next up, we're right in Q4. We have some really cool new ways in Helium10 Cerebro to do keyword research, looking at what your competitors or you were ranking for maybe last Q4. You can do that now with just a couple of clicks. Carrie, show us how.
Today I want to show you a quick and easy way that you can find keywords that are going to be great for Key 4 that maybe your competitors are capitalizing on that you have not really focused on at all yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just get into it. And the first thing that you want to do is you want to log into your Helium10 account, and you're going to go to Cerebro. So it's under the tools bar. You're going to go to Cerebro here, and this is what Cerebro looks like. And I've already pulled it up for us, and this is our competitor's ASIN right here. I want to take a look at the keywords that maybe they were capitalizing on during Q4 of last year and that maybe we were not taking a look at. The way that we do that is we're going to do that reverse ASIN search, and then I'm going to click on show historical trend, and it's going to show us the past 24 months of data. So this is all bar graphs of sponsored and organic keywords. Now I'm going to click on December of 2022 because I want to see what they were doing in December of 2022, and I'm going to click apply filters. This is going to show all of the keywords that they were ranking for organic and sponsored during that time. So you can see there's quite a big list here, and I want to take a look at first maybe where they were in spots between ranking 1 and maybe spot 20. Then I'm going to hit apply filters. This is going to show kind of the top keywords that they were potentially focused on. And so there's still about 209, which I'm sure there's a lot of great keywords that we're missing in here that we can take advantage of. But I want to see some kind of Q4 specific things for the holiday season. I'm going to look at gifts, gift, Christmas. That's what I'm going to kind of take a look at and see if we have some great keywords in here. And it looks like we've got some great keywords. So goth gifts for home, gothic gifts for women, goth gifts for women. So I'm going to take a look and see if we have any of these that we are indexing for. So I'm going to go to check index checker, and it's under tools, and you're going to click on index checker here. And on index checker, I've already put our ASIN in here, and I'm going to put in, I think it was, let's see here, we have goth gifts for women and goth gift. Okay. So goth gifts for women, goth gift. Let's do another one. Let's see here what else we have that has a good search volume. Let's say spooky gifts for women. Let's see if we're indexed for spooky gifts for women. Okay, so let's go ahead and click index checker, and we're going to see if we're even showing up in as relevant for these keywords in Amazon. And it looks like we're not showing for any of those. So that's kind of not so great. We want to make sure that we have these keywords, indexed so that we can start advertising on these keywords and we can start ranking organically for these keywords. So there's probably quite a few keywords that we haven't capitalized on during the holiday season that we need to focus on right now. And I think those are some of the greatest. I took a look at the historical search volume, and some of those, they might be, a few hundred right now, but a lot of them go up to, 15,000, 20,000 during the month of December. So there's a lot of opportunity here to really capitalize on these keywords that maybe no one else is focusing on. So go ahead and check it out and let us know what you think.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Carrie. So guys, I'm not sure if that's for platinum members, but at least for diamond members, maybe platinum members too, you guys might have access to what she was showing you. So make sure to use that right away. Really important to be looking at the keywords here in Q4 from last year, as opposed to just looking at what's going on right now. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I've been away from the Weekly Buzz for a couple weeks, but it's good to be back. I'll be back next time to see what's buzzing.